Hello Poppets, welcome back to my channel. So as of tomorrow I'm going on holiday and I'm going to Wales. For those of you that didn't know, I am actually part Welsh. My dad's side of the family comes from Wales, so yeah, I'm part Welsh. But yeah, we're going to Wales on holiday. We're really excited. 9 nights away, camping. We go camping every year. Last year we went to Cornwall. The year before that was Yorkshire. The year before that was Derbyshire, but it was weird because it was during COVID times. Somerset was the year before that. We've done quite a bit. Cornwall was really good last year, and we're hoping that where we're staying in Wales, I don't know if I've been there. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, we're really excited. Not only that, tomorrow is my birthday, so we're travelling on my birthday to Wales, and I'm really excited. But before I talk about camping and why you should try it, I wanted to let you know that you will have videos as per usual going up. Nothing's going to change on the channel. I just might be a bit delayed in answering comments because I'm on holiday. I don't know what the it's going to be like. The signal, I don't know if there's Wi-Fi. Our campsite is pretty basic. We just have toilets and showers because that's all we need on our campsite because it is just a base. But yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit about camping with you guys because I have camped since I was a very small girl. To the point where I can't even remember some of the camping trips because I was really young, and I can remember quite far back. But I've been camping to a lot of places: Dorset, Somerset, Yorkshire. We've been to a lot of places. Yorkshire is one of my favourite places. I'll tell you why in a minute and what camping holidays I love. Obviously Cornwall, Scotland, just everywhere. Cornwall and Scotland basically, and everywhere in between. The one thing I love about camping is that it is cheap. It is cheap, not to start off, because obviously to start off you need all your camping equipment, you need your tent, sleeping stuff like your sleeping bags, either camp beds or air beds. We have camp beds and the kids have air beds. Now I am going to actually, whilst I'm on holiday, channel members in our secret, keep your eyes out on our secret channel members playlist. No, not on the playlist, sorry, in the community tabs, just for members, channel members. You will get photos, daily photos, and like little posts on there for you to read and stuff. But I think I might be doing a little bit of vlogging. One thing I really want to do is kind of show the campsite that we're on. I don't think there'll be much to see on there. Hopefully the views are lovely. But I will do a little video of the campsite and our tent setup because I just think it would be really cool to show you. But yeah, channel members, pack those bags virtually because you are coming with us, because I will in the evenings put little posts up and photos of our days out. I'm thinking at the moment that I might do a bit of vlogging while I'm away and put the videos up obviously when I get back, but I'm not sure. It depends how I'm feeling because I am on holiday. If I don't feel like filming, because that's all I do. Plus I work all the time as well, so yeah, we'll see how I feel. But if a place is, I think, oh, I need to show you guys this, then yeah, I will vlog it, I promise. But we'll see. But I definitely want to show you the campsite and the setup of our tent. Just to kind of further on this video really, the kind of camping holidays I like are hiking. When we was in Cornwall last year, it was all beaches and shops and things, which was lovely, but we did go to a place called St Nectan's Glen. St Nectan's Glen was a hike down to a waterfall and it was really magical. There was ribbons tied to branches and they were everywhere. There was thousands of them. It just made it look so colourful and magical, and they were wishes, and the whole place was just so magical in that way. It really was. But we love our hikes, we love anything like that, and we realised when we did St Nectan's Glen that we missed that because it was all beaches, and we loved it, don't get me wrong, we loved the beaches. The beaches in Cornwall are lovely. The sea is so clear and blue. It is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. If I can tell you some places I recommend in Cornwall that I've been to a lot, that I do like going back to visit a lot: Tintagel, Boscastle, Bude or Bude, however you say it. They're 3 definite places that I recommend because they're lovely. Bude Beach has, when the tide's out, it leaves a swimming pool. Like, they built a swimming pool and it's seawater. Obviously when the tide's out, the sea's there. It's really, really good anyway, Bude Beach. I love that beach. We did actually, when we was at Cornwall, we basically stayed in Bude. So so that was a beach we went to like every evening just to sort of have a bit of a swim. It was lovely. But we do like our hiking holidays, which is where Yorkshire comes into it. We love the Ingleton Walk. Obviously, that's in Ingleton. We love... What else was there? Oh, there's a walk. There's a place called Malham Cove. I've actually filmed there because Malham Cove is a Harry Potter film location. At the top, on the limestone pavement, is where, when it was just Harry and Hermione with the tent, Ron had gone off in his hissy fit. They were on top there. So I have filmed up there before. When I went, I did a 4-part series in 2020? I think it was 2020. I think it was. Me and Matt went camping for 2 nights on a campsite in Yorkshire, just us 2, and I filmed a 4-part series while we were there. But it was really cool. But there's a lot of... I love hiking, absolutely love hiking. But anyway, let's go back to camping and why I think people should definitely try it. It is cheap. Again, like I said, to start with, it's not, because you need to buy everything. So you need to think, obviously you need a tent, number one. You need a tent and you need it to fit your family or yourselves, whoever, how many of you are going or will be going on every camping trip. Then you need your camp beds or air beds, sleeping bags. We take our own quilt. The boys do have sleeping bags, but we take our quilt. So that saves on a cost there. So you can take quilts and your own pillows, obviously, as well. Blankets. I do recommend blankets because sometimes the nights can get a bit chilly. Camping chairs are a must, and a windbreak for outside the tent. A windbreak, you can create your own little garden and little privacy area, and you can put obviously your camping chairs there. You can sit out in the evenings. We never are around the tent in the day. We're there first thing in the morning and last thing at night because we go on adventures all the time. But obviously camping is another thing you can do where when you're away you might want a day round the tent, so it's nice to just get laid out. You could lay out on the grass, like obviously with a blanket, and just chill. Yeah, and that, I think this is one thing that I love. If we compare a campsite to a hotel, I can remember the first time I ever stayed in a hotel. I was only little and I went with my nana, and I asked my nana where is everybody, because like I just walked through the corridor. I don't know if I was going back to the room or coming away from the room, I can't remember, but I was like, it was so quiet. I was like, where is everybody? And Nana was like, they're either in their rooms or obviously either out for the day or something, like, or in the somewhere in the hotel. And I was like, oh right. With camping, people are there like all the time. It's, if you have your windbreak, it is private, but you know, you walk into the toilets, you can walk there in your pajamas and wellies and things like that. No one cares. It's very free when you camp in. But people say morning. Their morning campers is actually a saying, by the way. But yeah, they'll say morning to you and they'll have a chat with you. Campers are very friendly people. Not saying people that go in hotels aren't, but I just found it very lonely in a hotel because I'm used to being around people when I'm camping. But yeah, the whole tent experience is just amazing. Like, that first time camping is going to cost a bit because you've got to get everything. The list is long, and the thing is, when you're packing for your camping trip, you've got to get everything out the loft, so you need to make sure that your tent's okay, you need to make sure the airbeds are still okay. You don't need to get new airbeds, because the last thing you want to do is get on holiday and find out something's broken. Do you know what I mean? But once you've got your stuff for camping, you're set, and then all you have to do is pay for the holiday each year. I think for 9 nights, Matt sorted it all. But for 9 nights with electric hookup, even though we're camping, we still get electric hookup just to charge our phones and things. We have a massive tent for the 4 of us, and I think it's literally just cost just over £300 for 9 nights. That is just really cheap, really cheap. And that's with prices gone up as well. We did last year when I was at Cornwall, we did 8 nights and it was between 250 and 280 for 8 nights. But it's literally just over 300 for 9 nights in Wales for us this time round. And yeah, so they are cheap holidays. You do need quite a bit of spending money because obviously you need your food in and things, but we don't cook while we're away because we don't have a trailer for the car. So we don't have room for a gas bottle and the stove anymore. So we don't cook, and actually it's better. It is better. We do have cereals and things like pot noodles and biscuits and things like that in the tent. Because obviously when we're there, we're going to get hungry at points. When we get up in the morning, depending on what we're doing that day, so we could, if we want to set off early, have cereal at the tent in the morning. We do have a plug-in cool box, so it's a fridge in the shape of a cool box. So obviously we do have milk in there. We do have an electric kettle because obviously we have electric hookup because we can't take the stove, but they do electric kettles, which is for camping. You can't take a normal kettle with you, and you have to be careful because obviously there are only so many wattage you can use. Is that the right choice of words? I don't even know. But yeah, you couldn't take a normal kettle because it would blow it. You wouldn't be able to do that. And I know in the past, because obviously I'll take a hairdryer. I used to take straighteners. I do rough it up a bit when I'm camping. I'm not going to lie, I'd rough it up anyway. I mean, look at the state of me today. But I do rough it up a bit when I'm camping. But I will take a hairdryer with me just in case. I'm not going to this time because when my hair dries naturally, it dries like this. This is my natural hair, so I think I'm just going to do this a lot when I'm away, and then I don't have to dry my hair. Let's face it, less heat products on your hair, like using hairdryers and hair straighteners, the healthier your hair is going to be. So yeah, whatever. So we're just going to do that, and it'll be easier as well for camping. But I had my hairdryer on and Matt had the proper camping kettle plugged in. We had the kettle on and my hairdryer on, and it blew. I was like, oh right, we can't use both them things together then. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, you can't just take a normal kettle with you and things like that. You have to be careful. But yeah, so we do keep cereal in. So we'll have cereal in the morning, obviously, before we go out. Or if we're going out and we don't have to be out so early, we'll go get a cook's breakfast somewhere. So we keep biscuits in just to have a biscuit before while we're getting ready or something, just to sort of tide us over till we get somewhere for breakfast. But we don't spend a lot of time at the campsite. So you don't need anything. If you are like us and you love a really big day out, like a good hike somewhere, you don't need anything much on the campsite. You can go on campsites that have clubhouses and things like that. We don't go for those because we like the quiet life on a campsite. We like to be out in the day and hiking and being with nature and all that. We absolutely love that so much. And then at night to chill around the tent, and the kids are older now, they will sit with us and go to bed with us. They'll stay up. There's no bedtimes when we're camping. And they'll sit with us and we'll play family games, and me and Matt will have a drink and we'll have little nibbles out in the evenings and talk about what we're doing the next day, because that's all we've got to worry about when we're camping. Honestly, I'm so excited that we're going tomorrow. It's unbelievable. I can't believe it's here. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So yeah, if you like a good hike, I recommend just getting a basic campsite. Literally, we just go for campsites with toilets and showers because they are cheaper. And well, I think so. I don't know actually. I don't know if they are cheaper. They're just the ones we kind of go for. When we was in Cornwall last year, there was actually a shop on the site, which is handy. But because we're used to not having a shop on the campsite, while we're out, we think, right, do we need milk to go back with? And we just get it before we go back to the tent. So it doesn't bother us at all. Or if we do happen to forget something, we just make do until we can get to a shop. So it doesn't bother us at all. But we did have a shop on the campsite that had a cafe. And it was still really peaceful because it wasn't like a clubhouse or anything at night or anything like that. But that's definitely something we don't like on a campsite anyway. We have our own little entertainment. We don't have music on or anything because you've got neighbours. You've got to be quiet on a campsite. Not massively quiet because you can hear people laughing and joking and stuff, and it's nice to hear, but I mean like music wise and stuff, if you have music on, have it low and obviously turn it off at a reasonable time, because people are there with small children that do have bedtime still, because otherwise they'll be cranky the next day wherever they're going, and they don't want that, and I don't want to be a part of making them cranky. So yeah, it's cheap. You feel so free when you're camping. You can do whatever you want. I've only ever been on a campsite maybe once or twice where you've got like a curfew to be in. That sounds really sad, I know, but they have like a bar that goes across and it shuts at a certain time of night. Might only be one campsite, and I don't think we liked that because it was like, why have we got a curfew? I mean, it was like 11 o'clock at night and you're always back, but I don't like that. I don't like that, because what if you get stuck out somewhere? Do you know what I mean? Then you can't get back in because they're not in their office at night, they've all gone home to bed. So it's like, no, I don't like that idea for emergency purposes. But yeah, it's free. You just do what you want. It's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. It's cheap, free, it's fun. If you love nature, if you love hiking, if you love the outdoors, basically, then camping could be for you. And I do think it's something that everybody should experience once in their life, a good camping trip, because I think there's so many people that I know that won't do it. And I'm like, but I know deep down that I know you'll love it. I know, like, I'm on about people that I actually know. I'm like, I know you'll love it. And I don't know what they're so afraid of. Like, they're like, oh, bugs and stuff. And I'm like, but you keep your tent, no bugs get in your tent because you keep your tent shut up. As long as you keep your tent shut up, no bugs can get in. And on because we've got a new tent that we used for the first time last year in Cornwall, and it's one of them ones that blow up, where it's like, it's not actual poles, it's just like 3 bits that need blowing up, and they're the poles as such. Do you know what I mean? And it's such a big tent, and there's a porch on it as well. So me and Matt have sat in there in the evenings, and the kids have been in the living area, which is absolutely massive. But instead of shutting the tent, we've just had, there's a netted bit so that bugs can't get in, but you can still see in the tent. So the kids are in there doing their own thing. We can see them, they can see us. Obviously they can talk to us and everything. And another thing I love about campsites, like I said, I've been camping for many, many years. I'm not that old, what am I on about? I'm 35 tomorrow. Nothing has ever been stolen, ever. Ever. I mean, naturally, don't leave valuables in your tent. Like, don't leave money in there just in case. You don't want to risk it. But I've took things camping in the tent, like I took my MacBook, and I took it because it's got a disk drive, and on a rainy night we can sit in the tent and watch a film together. That stays in the tent. I put it like in a little hidey place, but it stays in the tent. But everybody's really trustworthy when they're camping, and I like that about it as well. And the kids feel free because they can go off and play. I mean, they're older now anyway, they can anyway, but you know, when Jamie was 6, he was going up the field and I didn't have to worry about anything, and everybody kind of works together on a campsite. And I don't know, for the experience, I think everybody should try it. It is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Okay, I've spoken enough about camping. I seriously recommend trying it at least once in your life if you haven't. If you've been camping and you don't like it, at least you've tried it. Do you know what I mean? But if you haven't been camping and you're still like, oh, I don't think I'd ever go camping, just try it. Seriously, just try it. Obviously, borrow someone's tent if you're only trying it, because you don't want to go buy a whole setup and then be like, I don't like it, and you've got to sell all this stuff. Do you know what I mean? So borrow someone's tent and give it a go. Because I think a lot of people would come back and say, actually, I'd do that again. I really do. The freedom, I mean, sitting outside under the stars with a cup of tea or an alcoholic beverage or some chocolate or whatever you want, and you just sit there under the stars and you talk. There's no technology hardly. It's amazing. It's an amazing experience. I mean, the outdoors is amazing anyway. I'm massive on outdoors. I love nature so much. But yeah, that's enough of that. Please try camping. Let me know in the comments if you love camping. Let me know if you tried it and you didn't like it. I mean, that's fine. Obviously, it's not for everybody, but I do think it's something everybody should try. So yeah, again, I'm going away tomorrow on my birthday as well. Really excited. So excited to get away. There will be a video going up on the Thursday as normal. You'll see less of me on social medias because I'm on holiday. Channel members, you will see things in our secret bit in the community tab, photos and posts. I'll try and get on every night. If not, you're going to hear from me in the week anyway, most days. And then hopefully I'll vlog some things and come back and post the videos. But there will definitely be a video of our campsite, 100%, and our tent setup, because I would love to show you guys. I'd love to show you all. I really would. Have I made anybody think, do you know what, I'm going to try camping? Let me know in the comments, because I really hope that I've swayed some people to go give it a try, because it's amazing. It is truly amazing. It really is. Right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get finished with packing. I have got my mum and dad coming tonight. We're gonna celebrate my birthday tonight. And just not drink because we've got to be up in the morning, but maybe one drink, birthday cake. I'm opening all my presents and cards tonight, so I don't have to take anything on holiday with me, unless I've got anything present wise that I would like to take with me, then yeah, whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm so excited. I hope I sleep tonight because I'm that excited. I don't think I will, and I think the kids are gonna struggle as well. We are so ready for this holiday. It's unbelievable. But yeah, I will be about a bit, but obviously just know that I probably won't answer comments straight away, or some of you might not be answered until I get back because I'm on holiday. I'm not going to be on my phone all the time, but I'll try and be there when the video goes up on the Thursday to talk to you guys. I'm going to go. And I'll see you all when I get back. Bye, Potter Poppets.